we want to, again, tell you that we're here to benefit Christmas in the City. We had a great little stint there across the way at the Travis Matthews store. But you can still come by here and drop off a unwrapped toy donation or a monetary donation for Christmas in the City. Christmas in the City, again, since 1989, has been providing Christmas to kids in the city who don't get to experience Christmas. That's the best way I can put it to you. There are disaffected children, homeless children who don't know what it's like to wake up in the morning and go to go have Santa leave presents under a Christmas tree. So that is what the Kennedy family, the late great Jake Kennedy and his family, have been providing since 1989, and we've been partnered with them for several years, and we're happy to continue that partnership. So come help the cause. If you can't come down here today, we understand where there will be the Christmas in the City auction next Thursday at the Seaport, or you can just go to christmasinthecity.org to donate. And also one of the great benefactors of Christmas in the City is here with us as well, and that's Oded Carmi. He's the head honcho behind DN Van Lines, a proud sponsor here at 98.5 The Sports Hub, and a longtime partner as well with Christmas in the City. Oded, thanks for coming by again.
Hey, great to be here. I mean, last year you put me a little bit on the spot where you wanted some of my hot takes,
yeah.
And so we're not doing that here today.
We're not?
We're not.
Well, listen, when the Patriots were going to Super Bowls, it seemed like it seemed like you came on here and had a lot of material for us. What happened to that? That material has kind of dried up, hasn't it?
It has. I think I was here twice when that happened, and I think I was right 50% of the time, so that's a good betting out. But, yeah, so we're here for Christmas in the City. I know Sparky was here earlier today, and one of the things that we do for them is that we go around to places like this, we pick up all the presents, and then we bring them to their main distribution center. And one of the biggest parts of that is at Jordan's. And we're going to be on the 6th, Tuesday the 6th. Huge present drive at both Jordan's at Reading and Avon, where we're on live television, Fox 25. I think you might know that station. Okay. By the way, I thought this was a setup. I drove by here. This Fox 25 is right there. So we're going to be live on TV, and we're going to be picking up all those presents for Christmas in the City. So it's kind of exciting.
Oh, that's great. Awesome. Is there anything else you want to tell us about that?
No, just I'd say
about DN Van Lines in general. This is your spot.
Yeah, how's business?
Business is great. You know what? You know, interest rates are up right now. So not
I was just asking you, when no one's buying and selling houses, how do you?
So good businesses diversify, right? We have different avenues of business, and so when one is doing poorly, hopefully another one is doing well. Kind of, if you have an investment banker, they tell you to diversify your portfolio. So we do, as you know, military move. You talk a lot about that as our endorser. We do GSA. We do corporate relocation, offices. We did the office here for the Sports Hub when you guys moved to Waltham.
Right.
So hopefully one thing goes down, another thing goes up, and we're doing okay. We're having an okay year.
Good. Okay. And you don't want to talk any sports?
You know what? Let's talk some sports.
Are you out on?
Like,
you know what? Push me on something.
Are you out on Belichick? Do you want him gone?
I've been a big Belichick guy, and I'm holding the fort.
You are.
I'm holding the fort on Belichick. I'm holding the fort on Belichick.
Seriously.
There's like 3% of your listeners right now that are like pumping their fists in the air and being like, yeah, keep going. Yeah, listen, Belichick did it for a long time. Hey, we can all have blips in our career. I think that if 2-3 years down the road, if he stays, which I hope he does, and we're a resurgent team, he could change that story. I mean, it's really fickle for 20 years of success to be wiped away by, let's say, 2 or 3.
How about 4?
Fine, 4. It's 20%. I'll take the 80%.
So well, you can still take the 80%. We could just end it, though. That's the thing. Is at some point like this, see, now you got me worked up, Oded.
That's my goal.
Okay, but this idea that he's had a great career, why should that count anymore when he's clearly near the end?
Well, let me ask you a question. Who you got that's better?
That's irrelevant to me.
It's not irrelevant.
Sure it is, because he's not good anymore.
And it's the wrong way to look at it. At some point, you have to project. Someone on paper doesn't look better than Belichick, but you got to project what it is and go into the next era. You have to do that in all phases of life. You just can't, when you stick with the name that like there's nothing better, like that's defeatist.
So you guys think that there's no opportunity for the Patriots to improve from where they're at right now, 2-9, let's say in a future year?
Oh, well, yeah, but I don't think has any more upside here.
You think he's done?
Yeah.
So what happens if he goes somewhere else?
He might get rejuvenated, if the personnel lines up and he has a good team, could he still have some success? Yes. Some success, but generally, Oded, my prediction, my belief is he's done.
So he's going to do better, but it's not going to be because of him, right?
The game's passed him by. He doesn't have his fastball anymore. This has been going on for several years. And if he gets a good team, he'll contend and do a little something, but not all the way because he doesn't got it anymore. That's what I think.
So when Brady left, right, and he went and has his success in Tampa Bay, was that because of Brady?
Meaning, was Tampa because of Brady?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if Belichick goes elsewhere and reaches success, is that because of Belichick?
Oh, no. If he has a high level of success, I'll say I'm wrong. No problem.
If he went to the Chargers, like the Chargers need to be run like a tight ship. I still think he could do that. Like if he went and won a championship with the Chargers, I actually wouldn't be surprised.
If he actually does it, then I'm wrong, of course. I'm just telling you what I think's going to happen. I don't think he's going to amount to anything because I think he's cash.
See, I also look at it as if it happens somewhere else, great. It's not going to happen here.
Let me ask you guys a question. Binary. You have to make a bet right now. Is Belichick here next year?
No, he's gone.
I think he's gone.
Long gone.
You think he's long gone? No way.
Gone.
Out.
It just feels too fractured, just from reading the tea leaves and how everything has sounded between like him and ownership and how he's been tied to Washington and other teams that might be interested. I'm
taking the contrary opinion. I think he's going to be here. I think he's going to be here. I think you got the records. I think you have a long track record with the Crafts. I think he's going to be here. I think he's going to give another.
The contrary opinion. No wonder you picked him as an endorser.
I know. It's the best.
Do you have any sourcing in the I don't know, fringe moving / Patriots community? Like, is this an informed opinion?
It may be. You know that me and Ted Johnson know each other pretty well, and
yeah,
you know
he
that
doesn't. Right? He's reluctant to say Bill's gone too. It's true.
And
Really?
Yeah.
And you know that we move a few of the Patriots. We move I'm not going to drop names. We move a good number of the Patriots, and I'll just tell you that there may be a contrary opinion out there.
Well, you got to kind of hate someone. Where do you blame this
No,
bad season
hold on.
for?
Let's just stick with this. He didn't just pull that out of his rear. He's heard this from people who might know.
Are you moving Kraft?
That Bill's not necessarily gone. I could tell the way he was delivering that thought, that opinion, that he was holding something in there.
No, it's great because when I'm here with you next year, right, I'll be able to pull that out.
You go,
Exactly.
That's how it
I'll
goes.
be able to do that. I'll say, hey, Felger, I mean, then I'll be right 66% of the time.
So who do you blame, though, for the season going sideways? You hate the quarterback? You got to be mad at someone.
I mean, there's a lot of blame to go around, let's be honest. I think Mac can take a lot of it. I think Belichick deserves a lot of it, right? But I would say Bill's strengths, right? The defense. Are you guys been disappointed with the defense this year?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We allowed like 2 points per game. The defense has been fine.
The defense is fine.
The defense has been fine.
It's all right.
The defense has been fine.
It's okay.
They still can't beat good quarterbacks. They beat Josh Allen this one
Listen,
time.
I'm more fascinated that Oded's got a little
knows.
something. Oded's got a little something.
I
That's
can't
all
tell
I
you
know.
whether that's true or not.
I know.
If you want to look at one thing this season, it's offensive talent selection, right? We just can't get the right pieces in the right places on the offensive part of the ball. Other than that, I think the team's not in a bad place. If we can get the right quarterback, big if, right? If we can get some offensive talent, the rest of the equation is there.
Okay.
They have plenty of offensive talent.
You know how we clip Schefter and we clip Rappaport
Yeah.
and when we Stu, clip a little Oded. We'll play it next week as a rejoin because we've got an insider on the scene. Either way, Oded, thanks again for your support of Christmas in the City.
Well, no, Mike, thank you. You're the one that got us involved 5 years ago. This has been 5 years of support for Christmas in the City. It's been incredibly rewarding. And like I said, we kind of support good people, and you connected us, so thank you.
No, and again, thank you. And the Kennedys are good people, and people should know out there it's a 100% pure volunteer organization. Every dime, every toy, everything goes straight to those who need it. It is a great local charity, and so it is a great organization. Oded, thank you again for your support, and thanks for coming by as always.
Hey, thanks, Tony. Thanks, Jim.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike. See you soon.
Thanks, Oded.
Listen, out there, I promise you've been sitting there forever. Right to your phones after these words.